is like, y'all are so creepy. I feel bad for even liking women. Like, because now it's like, I feel like I'm a part of the problem. Like, shit. Like,
now they're all going to rope me into y'all's nonsense.
Yeah. Remember how last week when I told y'all I had porn to share with y'all?
Oh, yeah. Yeah?
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. So this is a visual representation of One Piece female characters by the amount of porn they have of them.
Oh my god! At Colossal Con, I saw the best Nico Robin I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, like it was crazy because it was done by a girl who was clearly like so you know the whacked out proportions.
I was gonna say, did she have a waist the size of my wrist?
She not quite that much, but
Did
she was like a
bigger than my head?
very willowy figure.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did she have arms?
Figure. And then I don't know. I don't know if it was like natural or if she padded shit out. But then she had like busted herself out, and it was shockingly accurate.
Really? Did you get a picture?
I didn't, because I was in full cosplay at the time, had my felt hands, and I was drunk.
Did you get pictures of your fucking cosplay?
We still have pictures.
All right, yeah, that's
him saying no.
No, that's where I'm putting in the fucking pictures of his fucking cosplay, and that's all they're gonna get to see of that.
Because on top of that sound effect.
Yeah, that's it. That's all they're gonna see. So you're welcome, guys.
That's pretty decent. That's like 5 seconds.
Yeah. I've been meaning to see you and you have such a Twink's face without the beard in this cosplay.
Damn.
Sorry, buddy. I do love the Hawaiian aspect of it.
Me on vacation.
Mm-hmm. There's a few of them you can flick through, but yeah.
Just don't go too far.
Hey.
Don't go too far.
That's really good. I would not have been able to recognize you.
Same.
Yeah, there were a couple people we met afterwards, and then we decosplayed, and we were like, "Hey!" And then they were like,
"Who the fuck?" No, is it you don't get to see. Come in front of the camera.
That would be pornography.
Good job, bud. You got that joke out.
I did.
Not for free. Not for free. OnlyFans.
With a special OnlyFans we're going to create.
Where it's just Izzy.
Yep.
Izzy and his cummies.
Izzy and his Cummings.
You know what else I saw that was so fucking funny?
What?
Was all the crossplay Trafalgar Laws.
Of course.
You know what? I thought about doing that this year for Halloween, actually. Now
crossplay Trafalgar Law?
Yep, now I might not.
Literally, I mean, when I say crossplay, I mean, like, it was just women doing female Trafalgar Law.
Well, remember, because they fucking...
Yeah.
Oda knew what he was doing.
He did.
Yeah. Oda knew exactly what the fuck he was doing to have Trafalgar Law be a female.
Trafalgar Law is now the best girl.
Literally.
It was literally, that's the funniest thing about it. It was like 30 seconds, but it was at least like 5% of the con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He really wanted to draw him as a her. Yeah. Really bad.
Yeah.
And found out how to do it.
He was like, I'm going to give this one random pirate this one random ass ability, and we're going to live out this fantasy. Every fucking member of that crew got turned into a woman for no fucking reason.
Yep.
And it made no impact on the plot, but it made an impact where it needed to make an impact.
I also saw people cosplaying the Money Wizard gang.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Shadow, is it Shadow Money Wizard Gang or something like that?
I think it's Shadow Money Wizard Gang, something like that. This is sponsored by the Shadow Government.
Yes. We love dropping bombs.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Oh, we love casting spells. You're right. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells. That was like my favorite thing for like a week.
It's so
on
good.
TikTok. It was so good. I honestly wanted to do that for Halloween this year. Like I just wanted to get us together and just do Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
That would be really fun.
Yeah, so for when everybody's like, "Oh my God, Ruben's so weird. You're sharing porn with your friends." Yeah, this is what I meant. And also, yes, I'll sometimes send porn to them. Leave me the fuck alone.
I send it back.
Yeah, he infiltrate porn.
Just homies helping out homies.
Right?
I'm wondering how much of this has shifted since this new arc is maining, what's her face?
That is
Bonnie.
Bonnie. She's in here.
Yeah, no, she's right there. I see her.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering how much that is now starting to shift because she's
now that she's back in.
becoming
Yeah.
more relevant in the plot now.
We'll see.
And how many of those people are going to jail because of that?
Probably all of them. Because this was only 10 days ago.
Dude.
So this was, just like last week.
Care.
They don't discriminate.
Hentai really don't care.
Horns for the horny.
Horns for the horny.
Reply. Handlebars. Oh my goodness.
I can ride my bike with no handlebars.
Sugar's on there? No.
Who is Sugar? Because I don't know enough.
It's got to be the smallest.
No, it's a child.
Oh, that's right. Sugar is down here
To the left.
Yep. I looked at that and I was like, of fucking course.
That's pure criminal.
Unless that character is constantly paired with the actually, I know that they're not. There's fucking degenerates in the world, but I hope that Sugar is paired with the tag aged up or some shit constantly.
I don't know, so I know.
Because let's be real, you know how much like fucking My Little Pony porn was around in like the mid teens and shit, and I don't think any of those characters are considered adults other than like 3 of them.
And Horsey.
Oh, I was gonna say which 3, but I was okay.
Fucking Celestia, Luna, the two, the Sun and Moon bitches, and then like that one like crazy zebra bitch.
Yeah,
Mares.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, you're right.
How dare you call them female dogs? They're horses. No, they're ponies.
Well, some of them were. That's the whole point of what we were just talking about, man. Anyway, yeah, no, I just want to show y'all that because it definitely plays out exactly how you expect it to. Even though I'm kind of shocked Boa Hancock is this much smaller than Nico Robin. But I feel like if you look up one, you're basically seeing the other one anyway.
I was gonna say because even the bow. Never mind.
No, we're already here. I will decide to cut it out later.
Even though Boa Hancock is lauded as one of the most beautiful women in the world, there's not, and the way that Oda portrays it, there's not like a significant like difference in appearance. And Nami and Robin are featured much more heavily in the story. So it makes it so they get more attention.
Why did you think you had to like cut yourself off on that? That's a pretty.
Because I was distracted and
you're looking at porn. That's right.
I'm looking at a list of characters. Okay,
Yeah, porn. Yeah.
What y'all don't know is I just saw so much titties when he showed me that phone. I don't think that was grammatically correct.
It's a list, and it's just all
titties, and I recognize every one of those pairs by what
titty
characters
list.
they would come from. I can recognize any female anime character by her nip color.
by her doujinshi nip color
Yep.
too. That would be wild. Guys, I went to one of the worst panels I've ever been to.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah. So he's mentioned a couple times. Fluff went to Colossal Con over the weekend.
Where is that?
So they have a couple different locations, but it's usually at a Kalahari resort. We went to the one in Sandusky. They also have one in Wisconsin, which I might go to instead next time because
about the same time
they cut the cup size down.
That's bullshit.
Like usually, you go to the Kalahari, you pay for a Kalahari drink cup, right?
Oh, I see.
I'm really glad you explained that because after the conversation we just had, it could have been anything.
I was like, so they're not
It
letting
really could've
women
been.
past a certain cup
Are
size.
we talking bra size? Are we talking jock strap?
Yeah.
Or are we talking?
Jock straps are really comfortable.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope they would be.
Yeah, I was surprised though because I bought one to hold a cup for this con. What? A different kind. The penis kind of cup.
Oh, okay.
Not the drink.
Did you try to dance around that too?
Because legitimately, what just went through my head was you wearing a jockstrap, taking one of the fucking cups. That is, and the thing is, you can't even call me crazy because that probably exists. Like the whole thought
This
process
is my
was,
cup holder.
legitimately, my thought process was like, yeah, no, that probably exists. Yeah, it's like you have a jockstrap, you took it in because that. Yeah,
You get a
people
big,
do that.
long, bendy straw.
Yeah.
I would.
The fact that it's like I came to the conclusion that
If there was anywhere you would do that in public, it would be.
it would be
Colossal.
a con. It would be a con. Like
But no, in this case,
for anyone who doesn't know what a con is, I assume if you're on episode 24 of this fucking podcast, you know what a con is. Let's be real. But in
It's
case
where
you
you go
don't,
to get scammed.
like a show to
Yeah.
con, a
The
load
con.
con.
Yes.
if you don't know what a con is, it's short for convention. The most famous one everyone knows of is Comic-Con. It's
Not even just convention, because you can have a boat convention. It's cons are usually
it's-
anime.
It's more specifically, it's usually referring to anime conventions. That is true, but it's still short for convention.
Fascinating.
He's still looking at porn.
Yeah, he's still looking up titties. He's on a titty list still.
Like apparently, the governor of Ohio decreed a change in the maximum drink size you can serve. So these
Stupid.
big ass
If you ever been to like Vegas,
Yeah.
and went to like one of those one of the many fucking drink bars, they have dotted all over the strip.
Actually, I think. Give me a second. I might have one in that room over there.
Okay. Oh, did you bring? Yeah, probably brought one back.
Because I brought one back before the last time I was there.
Oh, are these the crazy tall ones?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't even need a long straw.
Well, you would
I remember looking for it in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah?
to get down into the bottom of the thing. Because I remember throwing mine away before we left.
Those feel like they look like a lot, but the volume is so
It's
thin
so fucking thin.
that
that
it's only like maybe
I think it was only like 28
It's an illusion.
ounces. I think total. It might have been more. I remember it wasn't that. It was way more tall than it was actually big.
It's like
You could fit like your whole you could make a circle around the thing. They were.
It's
not
very
very
clear.
big.
Wait, which kind of cups are we talking about?
The ones from Vegas.
Oh yeah, I mean it was a lot like those. Like it's very clearly designed to look bigger than it
Yeah.
actually is in terms of but it was still a big ass cup.
Right.
Like about this tall, about that big around at the widest, and about that narrow at the narrowest. Right, like it was a hefty cup. They were almost half the size this year, which was strange.
It's like, what the fuck prohibition bullshit are we dealing with here?
Especially because you could just load that shit with liquor. Like I'm out here ordering doubles every time.
I was gonna say it's not like you're preventing me from drinking more. I
Yeah.
can just go back and order more.
They think
Unless
that-
I guess that could.
I heard from people that live there locally that they were pretty sure that it was targeted at Kalahari, even though it was a blanket.
Oh, okay.
Like nobody else serves cups bigger than that, so it was one of those things where it was only.
Yeah, it's like make the cups smaller so they can't get drunk.
Pretty much.
But don't put a limit on how much they can fucking buy because now.
Sir, have you seen shots?
Yeah, I went to a terrible panel while I was there.
Yeah.
And it was just so there's a lot of 18 plus panels at Colossal Con. It's very much a con. It's very much a con where a lot of horny nerds go and do horny nerd shit.
JFAX is not much different, nor is Youmacon. Youmacon, I think, is the Detroit one that's more or less pretty similar to Colossal Con.
Yeah.
Wait, where is this?
So we're checking out Youmacon. This was
Ohio.
Sandusky, Ohio. But yeah, it was called Best Asses Throughout History.
See, that
Japanese
sounds
history.
interesting as fuck.
It sounds interesting as fuck. It was basically supposed to be about historical Japanese figures and how they've been waifued. Right.
Nice. Okay.
I was like, that sounds really fucking
That sounds
funny.
like a fun concept. Okay.
Yeah. And I was so like, you go in, you get to learn about some interesting just Japanese history. You get to see the funny ass ways in which like culture, like Japanese like, you know, done its thing. And like, yeah, it'd be a good time.
Yeah.
So we go in, we sit down. History is good, right? The history is like really interesting. They start talking about history. Now, mind you, the doors are still open at this point. So people are still walking in, right? And they're like, okay, so here's the character. And it's not really a recognizable character from like any property. So you're kind of like, okay, this must be something obscure, right?
It's just like their fan art.
And then it hard cuts to hentai.
Of course it does.
Just like directly to like gratuitous pornography. I was like, that doesn't really feel like what I signed up for, but it's an 18 plus panel. Like, I guess
My assumption is that porn would have been the first thing played, personally, but you know, I don't go to cons like that, so.
well, like I was expecting, like, you know, here's this character that's been like this anime or something, not like in doujinshi, right? Or because
Waifu does like imply like a less than X-rated connotation, I guess.
yeah. Well, to be clear, I honestly like it was jarring, but I don't really give a shit about the fact that it was hentai. What really made me uncomfortable was then they were like, "All right."
So now everybody, take your 5 seconds to jack off to this one before we move on.
No, they were like, "All right." So we have a tier list, and as a group, we're going to rate this body.
Oh no! Was it Ran Bike Man?
Oh yeah. As soon as I went into the thing and there was like
fucking
two guys up at the front, I was like,
Oh, let's take this concept that could be about a talking point about like how you take historically like real people and turn them into cartoons and then become super horny about it, because that's what it's a interesting phenomenon that happens. But let's not do a group tier list
Not
and
like
rating
this.
scale. If it was just about hentai ass, that's fine. That is what it is. Like, let's do a tier list of like famous asses in hentai. But you tied it to like a historical context and like an educational format, or what at least sounded like an educational format.
well, then they sat down and they made everybody as a group shout out like a letter value.
Not every presentation has to be a fucking interactive thing, man.
Well, and I felt like I was sitting there in like auctioning off people or something like that. Like I was like,
Feels like it.
I was very uncomfortable. I thought it's just terrible. Right?
So we got 100 over here, 100, 125, 125, 500.
So I left.
Hey, Tier, what is the crowd feeling on this one?
A, anybody else? S,
Well, that's the other
tier,
thing.
S,
'Cause,
triple,
like,
triple.
They put up these fucking anime women, and everybody's like, "See," and you're like, "Huh?"
That's at least an A, man.
You're like, you look left, you look right. You're in a room full of ugly, fugly ass nerds, and they're looking down here like, "See tier booty."
But it should be
Like, you motherfuckers have never seen an ass in real life, and definitely not your own.
Pretty much. You're like,
So I'm fairly certain you've seen zero ass.
yeah. I was just. There were many levels of just like, yeah.
Just wildly
Did you
uncomfortable.
like get out of there? Or did
Oh yeah, I left very quickly.
That's fair.
It was like, one, this is a tone I'm not comfortable with. Two, I
need to go to the
I'm
bathroom.
thinking I gotta go. They got one more, and then the one more was like, no, I gotta buy.
3 strikes.
yeah. I don't. I enjoy like. Clearly, I enjoy porn. I have no fucking shame in saying that. I just don't want to enjoy it. I like enjoying it in a solo context. Like, it's not something I need to share with like a group of random fucking strangers and shit.
But he said you porn.
But he's not a random fucking stranger now, is he?
Well, see,
I don't need to be sitting in a room in a fucking resort hotel, like rating hentai on a board in front of me.
That's what so they were showing like full ass nudity of these waifus, and they were just like, rate the body.
Yes.
Yeah,
rate
no,
this
that's
as.
weird,
It's like
bro.
that's like we could have had more fun with this concept, but I guess here, like if you would have took like random screenshots from like different anime and gone like rate that ass, I would have had more fun with that. But like this is just porn on a screen in front of what I assume to have been anywhere between 25 and 50 people, and is like all of these sweaty, nasty ass bastards who clearly have never seen a woman in real life are sitting here like. So there's a part of me that loves the idea that they're all like very intellectually, like very
Like smoking a pipe.
yeah, or like
They came in with all their research books.
they are taking this
Actually,
incredibly seriously.
The bitch's ass is clearly a C.
Like
the shapeliness and the round, the way that the light they draw
like
the light reflecting.
like fucking debates are breaking out in the audience, like because
But in that one episode when she shows this part of her ass,
Right,
it's
like-
actually biggerly drawn.
it's
than
like
the other.
no, I'm sorry, but you have to give it higher than a fucking C. Like, do you see the curvature? Like,
Did you see the OVA?
It may lack mass, but a tight ass is beautiful.
I like the idea of this being a fucking Senate, like it turning into a Senate debate, a very like rambunctious Senate debate in which people are like, this like decorum is very formal and professional, but people are getting incredibly heated about it. Like,
The way that this artist draws it in the manga is way different than the
You
animated.
have
In the anime-
to account for foreshortening.
I all of a sudden love this panel.
Well, another fun thing would be like if the tier list, the joke about the tier list is like it's like, look at this ass, look at the curvature, look at the
Right.
plumpness, S tier. All right, we're going to the next character. Now this ass might be a little bit smaller, but it's still a beautiful ass. S tier.
I like that concept because, like, don't take it fucking seriously and don't actually try to rate them. Even if you present the concept of we're gonna do a tier list, you should end that fucking night with every ass you showed in S tier.
Exactly.
to the point where at the end it's just literally a wall. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
now that
just
ass is an ass. S
S
tier.
tier. Like, there's ways to have fun with that I don't believe was had during this panel.
No. Well, it was literally it was the dark side of objectification, and then they
Yeah.
just took it and shoved that right in your face, and you were like,
Oh, this is uncomfortable.
oh.
I thought I was gonna jack it tonight. I guess I can't do that now. All right.
Like, I love looking at ass. I thought I was going to come here, learn some history, look at some ass, and tasteful.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I was actually just having this conversation with the guy I was disc golfing with.
Of ass myself. Sorry.
As a consumer, both figuratively and literally, of ass.
Just rolling an ass in a glass. The delectable aroma of ass is just. I was just having this conversation with my disc golf coach, and he was talking about like an experience he had like the week prior, last week, and it was like of. Obviously, with disc golf, you have many people of different walks of life. It is a highly male-dominated sport. Generally speaking, it's going to be white male-dominated, but there are definitely people of color that play. There are women that play, and all that fun shit. So you'll see anybody out on the course, right? And he was talking about how there was this girl out there, good-looking girl, thick girl, out playing. She was solo, playing by herself. And he was like, yeah, the other guys on the card just wouldn't stop staring at this girl. And he was like, which was bad in of itself, but like because the course we play on is pretty busy, there's a big tournament coming up. He was like, eventually there was a lot of backups. By the time we got to the last hole, she had caught up to us, and everybody on the card had offers like, hey, you want to just play with us to finish it out? That's a pretty common thing that happens. And like the entire time she's playing, like these guys cannot take their eyes off her. And it's that thing. So like what I was saying is like it's that thing of we appreciate the female form. It's not like anybody who talks about this shit is like, I don't look at women. When I'm out, I avert my no, motherfucker. I appreciate an ass. I appreciate a good ass. I appreciate a good figure. We look. Most women know that we do. They're not bothered with dudes looking at them. It's you being a fucking creep that's the problem. And when you're that kind of a creep, it's so hard to be around that overt creepiness and like know of like I can't like even. It's like y'all are so creepy. I feel bad for even liking women. Like. Because now it's like, I feel like I'm a part of the problem. Like, shit. Like,
now they're all going to rope me into y'all's nonsense.
yeah. Like, y'all are so fucking nonsensical. Like, that's. But other than that, I assume you had fun.
I had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
He's in his 1,000-yard stare. He's in his 1,000-yard stare.
You know, the first day I got there immediately. I went to hot tub, made friends, got drunk, danced. It was great.
That's
then I went
awesome.
next day. Went to cosplayed. It was great. And then I went to the artist alley and spent too much money.
Got some cool shit, though.
Yeah, like this shirt.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I know. I feel like I've seen that art before. Not specifically that, but that art style.
I mean, it's a pretty vogue. It's in vogue at the moment. Oh, let me see if I can. But yeah, I bought this from the girl. I got their cards so that I can buy more stuff in the future. And I also bought a piece of wall or like woven art. I plan to hang it up on the wall maybe.
Nice.
From them as well. There was this artist there that had this gorgeous style for like medieval illustrations, and by the time I got to them, they were sold out of like everything I wanted. I was so pissed.
Oh, that happens.
And then I bought a couple more shirts that have some twinks on them. And then I wanted to buy so much more than I did, but I had to hold myself back because I probably spent between $500 and $600.
Jeez.
Yeah, and I was like, I gotta stop.
That's fair. That's very fair.
And that's just on that. That's without talking about the money I was spending on drinks.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah.
And I've seen you spend money on drinks. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. It was really cool shit. I love a good artist alley.
Yeah.
Good artist alley goes so hard. And then like vendors, they always have cool shit for different stuff, different things you like. So yeah.
Hell yeah. That's Colossal Con.
Con panels are always a gamble.
Yeah. Remember that conversation we had last week of the Seventh Prince, and it was like, I would recommend it, but there's just this real weird aspect. But it's weird. But yeah.
Which I did start that.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
How far you get?
Episode 3.
Okay. What'd you think?
I enjoy it. I'm trying to find the super weird parts. I don't think it's happened quite yet.
It picks up pretty
we had to point it out to Izzy.
Yeah, in the first few episodes. And
And
there are a couple angles that were a little weird.
Yeah, it's like once you see it, it's hard to unsee it type deal.
Yeah,
like,
but it's not like they were. I wasn't like draw. I guess it's because I'm not trying to look for
right,
that. I guess,
right.
But it's not like overtly obvious yet. I haven't seen anything where it's like, look at this kid's ass or something yet. Not overtly, but I can definitely see where they could start to try to.
Are you?
He's trying to let his eyeball speak.
No, I'm reading.
Oh, I was like, we're going to get to that in a second.
I got distracted. What are we talking about right now?
We're talking about the Seventh Prince. It's okay.
We're about to.
Why is this man like resting on the mic?
Nah, I was just boggled.
I just fucked my audio all the way up, but that's okay. Actually, it might have picked up through my cheek. That'll be fun. Okay. But hell yeah. Can't wait for you to get it because it's still pretty early. I think we only just watched, episode 8 the other night? 7 Prince, or was that Kaiju?
We watched episode 8 of Kaiju, but we're in a pretty similar spot on Prince. We haven't checked for any new uploads recently, so I'm not sure where it's at right now.
That's fair. It's still pretty early, so it's easy to catch up on. But hell yeah, that's been a fun one. Kaiju number 8 has been a really fun one.
8th episode of Kaiju number. I thought shit was gonna pop off so hard in the last episode, and they really baited me.
Yeah.
The first what 10ish minutes, because they don't do a mid episode like thing like One Piece does, or like even Seventh Prince does. But like it was like the first 10 minutes was fucking nuts, and then it just stopped. But what else can you do? Because if that went on any longer, he No spoilers.
Probably dead as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Episode 24 though. I keep telling myself I gotta do this earlier in the video. And however fucking far in we are now, like the fucking video and subscribe to the channel.
We see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Follow the socials. We're still getting there.
Give us 5-star rating.
Yes, please. On Spotify. Leave a review.
We like your mom. Easy reveal.
Yeah, get us to 1,000. Get us to 1,000 subscribers, and we'll force Izzy in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Izzy said, especially not there.
I know how to.
Yeah. Suspicious.
Bondage, baby. Bondage.
Guess I just have to make sure he never knows when we're in front of when we get 1,000.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no. Social media plug, because that's important. I need to actually start studying when is the best time to put social media plug, because apparently that is an important thing. But yeah, no. All right. Getting into the episode proper, now that we've shared porn and Colossal Con and porn.
And gas.
Thanks, bud. And passing gas.
Well, I figured that y'all love me so much, you probably want to smell me too.
Absolutely. All of you. We want all of you.
Well, he wants all of you.
I'm
good with the portion that I've currently got.
Hey, I'll share some of him.
You don't need to.
No, I'm going to do it.
I'm happy with what I got.
Here you go.
All right, Reddit stories, because I have not done this in a while. I guess we've kind of done it, but I was looking through a few of them today, and they are coming from some Reddits I didn't even know existed. But
what is this?
First one's coming from AmIOverreacting. So, am I overreacting over my husband wanting someone else? This is going to be a real fast one. There's another one that's going to be a real fast one. And then there's one that's going to have some possibly actual discussion. But let's just give us a second here.
Prediction, no.
Spoiler? Question mark?
Right? Oh, it gets real dumb real fast. Don't worry. So, as the title says, I'm going... Since you
I want it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Let the demon out. I'll take it.
So, as the title says, I'm going to make this as short as possible. This title didn't say that, but as the title says, I'm going to make this as short as possible. After about 2 months ago, the neighbor, 34F, ruined her marriage by messing around on her husband. My husband, 49M, invited her to stay with us.
Why?
Fuck if I got to this point and was like, what the fuck am I about to read? I, 43F, started getting suspicious of just seeing the way they acted around each other. Bitch, she cheated on her husband and your husband invited her into the house?
Right.
Who you think?
Like, that was already suspicious, but okay.
Your husband said, oh, you're unfaithful? I'm interested.
So
wait, well, that's another thing. Do we know who she was unfaithful with? Like, is she suspecting that it is her husband? Or is it...
We don't find out in the story.
Because it might be her husband.
Right. Let me get through the rest of it, and then we'll get to some comments. So I started getting suspicious of just seeing the way they acted around each other and catching him in lies. So last week, I purchased a nanny cam. Yesterday, I seen them making out. Tonight, I heard mainly him telling her he loves her and just to trust him that this will work out.
No.
And caught a glimpse of them fondling each other.
No.
At this point, I haven't said anything, and sadly, we need both our incomes to pay bills. I'm at a loss. Do I let it go until I can make it on my own, or do I confront his cheating ass? Should I ask for a divorce? I just don't know. I just feel numb. We've been married 3 years and together almost 11. Also, I gave up my amazing job to move halfway across the states to be with him. He has given up nothing for this relationship. Should have been red flag number fucking 1.
Right.
And this wasn't here when I first read it. Update. I'm doing my best to not just lose it and get everything in order. But I heard from the audio that apparently this has been going on for 6 months and she's only been here 2 months, give or take.
I think we do know.
I think we know who she's been fancying around with.
Oh, shit.
Like, babes, even without this update, your husband being comfortable enough to invite a woman who you both know was cheating on her husband into your fucking house?
That's sus.
That's beyond sus.
That's wild.
That would have the fact that she says nothing about like how she feels about it. Man,
Every time I read a cheating story nowadays, I'm just so baffled. Especially because you could have just had a conversation about polyamory like 6 months ago.
You could have. You super could have.
But even and then.
But here's the problem. Like with that line of thinking, it assumes that the cheating is just about wanting to be with another person.
I guess that's
in
true.
most cases, cheating has nothing to do because like you can cheat in a polyamorous relationship. Many people don't seem to understand that. And not that I'm polyamorous, but I put in the work to learn about polyamory. But it's like just because you're polyamorous, there's still a set boundaries and rule set that you have to follow. Cheating, by its very definition, is a breaking of the rules. That's what cheating is. Cheating isn't just sleeping with another person in your relationship. It can be that, but it's really more about breaking the rules and the that you and your partner came together to make, right? So it's like, and just because you're polyamorous or ethically non-monogamous, you can still cheat on your partner. Like if you have a rule in place that you need to let your partner know who you're sleeping with and whether or not they can be close friends or family or anything like that shit, and you break those rules, you are cheating. Like that, just plain and fucking simple.
That's a good point.
You're only allowed to sleep with people that aren't me. I can't believe you've cheated on me.
This is such a dumb fucking joke, Izzy. I love it so much.
That was a fluffy level joke.
You're so mad at them for cheating on you by sleeping with you.
That was the one rule I had. That was the one rule, damn it.
The one rule. Wait, is that just rape at that point?
Well, that would highly depend on the context.
Yeah. We're not going to dissect your joke.
Good joke.
But yeah, so
Why haven't you guys ever seen that about my joke?
That was my one rule. We must laugh at all jokes the same.
But yeah, so like, babes, your husband is cheating on you. It has been for some time.
And you are not overreacting.
You're not as this person said, I kind of think it feels to me like you're underreacting. He's cheating on you while you're in the other room.
Watching him do it.
It gave me a notification that was moving. Like, babe,
What happened to this woman in her life that she doesn't feel like she's allowed to want her husband to not cheat on her?
I think it's answered with, I think it's one of those things of you never think it will be you. And so to get to 43 years old with your nearly 50-year-old husband, and after 11 years of relationship at this stage in your life to find out that he is in fact cheating on you and has been, is more a shock than it is a major, like the disbelief comes out of the shock of the moment.
Yeah.
Rather than any rational thought.
I think it's that like 11 years too.
Yeah.
Like I want to know what exactly how the relationship has been during those 11 years. Because maybe there were signs.
Well,
then
I think there definitely was. Because now, reminder, she literally gave up an amazing job and moved halfway across the country to go be with him. It's kind of clear that dude was doing what he could to isolate her so that he can. It's a very common narcissist tactic.
And even if he was innocent in that, she still clearly is giving.
It's so giving that when you start to put your all into something, having that shatter. It's like if I could present irrefutable concrete evidence that God doesn't fucking exist to a Christian. Or I can present irrefutable concrete evidence that God does exist to an atheist, right? Like, you're talking about shattering someone's reality. And I think that's mostly what's going on here. But looks like she's doing pretty okay.
Oh, wait, what's that? You sent me a text.
Oh, it looks like she's responding to some comment. It says here, oh, he sent me a text saying I was his world just before me and a friend seen him, and this homewrecker kissing on my bed yesterday. He always tells me in front of people he would never do anything to lose me, as he's telling someone else he loves them. He's trying to just get everything I need for. I'm just trying to get everything I need for a lawyer. It's just hard to not want to make snide comments of things I heard on the video. Yeah. Everything is mine, all the vehicles and the house I bought before we were married. He came with nothing in wait.
Dang.
Then why was she moving halfway across?
So why did you move halfway across the house, and how are you affording this if you had the super... This is a situation of, I know shit on fucking Reddit is usually fake. A lot of it is just engagement bait. This is a person where I'm telling you this, OP, GA one way, shut the fuck up and quit ruining your own goddamn fantasy. Because that's what you're doing here. Like you own everything and you have all this money to do whatever the fuck you want with it. And
but you still need him financially to pay for the bills, and you give him a really good job.
That's right. That's right. You need two incomes to pay for the bills, but you own everything. I can't even enjoy this story anymore. This was dumb. This was stupid.
Are we smelling some bullshit?
I'm just more than smelling it at this point.
All right, let's leave this before we dig too deep.
Also, the fun part that alongside this bullshit, she's doing OSRS mobile. Like, you're just talking tech with some other people. Logging on mobile. I don't know what OSRS is. Oh, old school RuneScape. Old school RuneScape? Oh, you're not a fucking 43-year-old woman. Okay, sweet. You're playing old school RuneScape on mobile. That's awesome. Now I'm just upset and disappointed.
I've been cheated
and lied to. I have been quite possibly bamboozled. Here was another one of actually, this one isn't as dumb as the first one. I don't think either one of these I would
define dumb.
So that first one was just like, you just told me a story in which your husband has brought a cheating whore into your house, and you're wondering if you're overreacting. Okay, that's just kind of stupid. Because just all around that whole situation was just kind of weird and dumb. Even with my benefits of the doubt. But this one is, you just have to listen to it as it gets explained in the story. Let me make this bigger so I can read properly. That
big words
didn't help at all. Okay, so
I believe.
Yep. So my husband, 29, and I, 26, have been together for 4.5 years, married for 1. At the beginning of our relationship, he would look up porn on Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. I asked him to stop because it made me uncomfortable. I believed him, and we left. I guess he stopped. She says, I believed him and we left it at that. He continued to do it multiple times after, and I had to make it clear that it was a boundary, and if he keeps doing it, I was going to leave. The last time that I went through his phone and found it, I was ready to leave because, again, I hadn't made it a boundary, and he lied to me and said he only looked it up to find new sex positions. And he begged me to stay, saying he would change and it would be different. I hesitated, but ultimately stayed. Just to make some clarification, yes, I go through his phone because I get curious to see if he's still doing it. I shouldn't need to go through his phone, and he has always said I have nothing to hide. A week into our marriage, he called me while he was at work and I was on my lunch, and he confessed he downloaded a dating app but didn't make an account or message anyone. I was so upset and asked him why. His response was, I was curious. At that point, I hung up on him and finished my day at work. He left work early to see me and tried to beg for forgiveness by bringing flowers. I ignored him and told my coworkers to send him away. When I got home, he got on his knees and begged, saying, I can be better. I can change. I don't want to lose you. I was so numb. I just sat there thinking of leaving him. If leaving him was worth it. I decided to stay to hear him out, but I didn't love him the same way anymore. I didn't go through his phone throughout our first year of marriage until yesterday. I was taking selfies and he saw me and asked, what are you doing with my phone? Wait, sorry, hold on a sec.
Seems consistent to me so far.
Say it again?
Seems consistent to me so far. Are you thinking about the confession 1 week in?
I'm kind of thinking about that, but not necessarily that. I think there's a bit of vagueness on her wording around looking through his phone. Because it kind of makes it sound like, because she says the first time she's looked through it was yesterday, but she makes it sound like she's been through his phone before.
Yeah, but it sounds okay. Are you thinking about this in the context of, because I'm picturing this is over the entire context of the relationship, like over 4.5 years, not just the 1 year marriage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Excuse me. I didn't go through his phone throughout our first year of marriage until yesterday. I was taking selfies and he saw me and asked, "What are you doing with my phone?" And I felt him get nervous. I decided to go through his phone. Lo and behold, I found it again. He begged for forgiveness for about an hour and a half. Each time he begged, I said, "You can't change what you did. You can't gain my trust. You needed to work on our relationship and not getting your dick hard. I can't forgive you." And he constantly went in a loop of, "I'm so sorry. I can change. You can't leave me. We're going to be so good together. We're good for each other." I eventually got sleepy at 10:30 and told him, "I'm tired. I'll sleep on the couch and you can sleep in bed." And he said, "No, please don't leave." I started getting dressed into PJs and he grabbed my wrist and said, "Please don't leave me." And I said, "I'm either leaving you with respect and while you're here or while you're at work," and started saying, "Please don't." Eventually he said, "I'll sleep on the couch," and he tried to hug me. I was disgusted and told him not to touch me. Besides this porn stuff, he's a good man and has changed incredibly. I've supported him through depression and self-neglect. I just don't know if I'm being unreasonable to leave over this. Any advice or experience is nice. Thanks.
Leave him.
Leave that boy.
You should. Because if porn is a no-go for you, you shouldn't have been with him to begin with.
Well, if it's a no-go, you should have been gone like 4 times ago.
Yeah. Like, the first thing that needs to be said, and it gets said eventually in the comments, is boundaries are an interesting concept in a relationship because absolutely porn can be a deal breaker for you, but it needs to be a deal breaker. Yeah. It can't be a stipulation you put on your partner. If your partner is okay with porn, you cannot tell them that they can't watch porn because you're uncomfortable with it. And if like that's the thing you have to look at and go, either you're good with it or you're not. You can't. A boundary is not a limiter you can put on somebody else's behavior. Obviously, short of like assault of different types, right? But like if he likes watching porn, either you're cool with it or you're not, and you need to be the fuck out of here. You need to pick your side and get the fuck out of here.
And I think too, though, on his end of things, you can, not that it works, I don't know, or you know how successful it is, but there is help you can get for that
addiction.
Kind of addiction.
Yeah.
Yes. If he is truly serious about him wanting to change, he could put an actual effort into looking at those type of
looking into the resources and going to talk to a therapist.
Right. If it is a problem for him, unless he could be two-faced saying this just to get her to stay and not giving a fuck.
I mean,
and
clearly
to do it.
I would say clearly he doesn't. To me, this looks like a situation of, for all of your boundary setting, you don't actually enforce any of it. Like, and you have let him prove 3 times over that
he's not
your boundary doesn't mean shit, and you're not going to leave as long as he begs hard enough.
It's like I have one condition: you can't cheat on me, and then they cheat on you, and then you leave.
And that's how your boundary has to work. Either you fucking enforce it because you don't want to be in a cheating relationship, or you stay and it's no longer a boundary now. You kind of got to pick your side on that.
So it's like I don't know, I guess in my view, it's not as dramatic as cheating.
It's not.
But like we were talking about, that's the rules.
But if it's the rule put in place,
that's
right?
Cheating type.
Yeah, I guess I'm still, I don't know if I entirely agree with what you're saying, Ruben. Because I feel like a boundary, you're correct in that a boundary is something that you enforce through your own actions, right? Like you can't enforce a boundary through somebody else's actions, but you can make a boundary clear to somebody else and expect them to respect it. I think that is.
But he didn't respect
very
it.
reasonable. And then he didn't respect it.
And that's what I'm saying, though, right? Is like, if for that to be your boundary, you either enforce it or you don't. Like, a boundary only in words is useless.
That's true.
So it's like, I'm getting to the point of like,
It's like if she had given him like maybe a chance or two and then left. But like,
right.
It keeps happening.
Well, what did she say? Well, she said that, I guess I want to go to the first part of this, because she said from the jump that this is my rule.
Yeah.
If you break it this one time, we're done.
Yeah. I'll put it this way. A boundary is.
She does say it. She says, I believed him and we left it at that. He continued to do it multiple times after, and I had to make it clear that it was a boundary. And if he kept doing it, I was going to leave.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. That was after the first, like, how many times, though? Because I believe and we left it at that.
I think her story is being told in a.
Times.
I'm a fucking level with y'all. I get the strong feeling this was written by AI. Like, I don't think this is a real story. There was something about this sequence of retelling events. I don't know why it set off a red flag immediately, but something about it was just like, that's the way you're telling the story doesn't come off. But I also have no 100% certainty on whether that is or is not.
Though, like, whenever you read something, whenever somebody writes something well emotional,
true,
and well, they're just kind of venting, they typically don't sound like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Because you're just spilling. Well, I only say that
they're saying shit like an idiot, and then there's going into details no one would ever be thinking about in this moment. I don't know what it is about the specifically call out of time
at 10:30.
At 10:30, and then I started getting dressed into PJs, and like, I don't know what it is about those two lines specifically that just kind of jump out at me.
I don't know. This doesn't differ from too much from, like, at least how I would write something that it would make me concerned.
Fair enough, then.
But well, here's the other thing. I think a conversation about whether or not this is AI is much as interesting about a conversation about the story.
That's fair. That's fair.
Still an interesting story.
It is an interesting story. Like at the end of the day, the point is, if that's a boundary for you, which to rewrite that, the boundary can be, I don't tolerate porn around me.
Yeah.
That's a boundary. Your boundary cannot be, you can't watch porn. Either you like, it's a weird semantic, I feel like, but I think it's an important distinction, because one of those is the behaviors in which you're willing to tolerate versus you policing somebody else's actions. And unless this motherfucker had managed to hide porn away from you for 3.5 years that he was watching porn, if you know that's like me saying, I will not, that's like me saying any woman I get in a relationship can't smoke cigarettes. Like, I can have the boundary for myself of, I won't date a woman who smokes cigarettes. Saying that a woman I date can't smoke cigarettes puts the onus on that other person to stop doing it because you're not with me. As a matter of fact, it's the Jonah Hill bullshit from last year. Remember, if y'all don't know, Jonah Hill was dating some surfer chick and then got kind of butthurt that, this girl who surfs for a literal living has to be around other people who surf who are also probably going to be men. And he got real butthurt about, like, initially it seemed kind of like the way it was initially told. He almost seemed reasonable until you really started digging into it. And it was like, oh, you're presenting this almost as if, like, not even going to get into it. The point is,
I do remember this though. But
yeah, he was trying to tell a chick whose job was to be a surfer. She was a surfing influencer who he got with as she was a surfing influencer, and then tried to get butthurt that she's a surfer. Like,
you can only surf when the beach is empty.
Yeah, right? Is like,
don't surf with those surfer dudes.
If porn is a boundary, it needs to be a boundary for you from the get-go. I can't overlook it. So, like, to go back to the smoking thing, if I say I can't be with a girl who smokes cigarettes, I can't meet, court, pursue, date, propose to, and marry a girl who over the 3.5 years I've known her has smoked cigarettes, and decide that now that we're married, you have to stop smoking cigarettes because that's a boundary for me. Not necessarily saying that in this story that's how she sets it up, but that's how I've kind of seen some of this go.
It seems like you're getting mad at her for not enforcing the boundary.
And then there's that aspect of it. Right. It's not so much that I'm mad at her,
but that's like that's the function of the boundary,
right? And it's the function of any of this stuff comes down to, are you going to enforce it or not?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And if we're at this point, it's mostly to the point of, we have hit the point that she's now at Reddit asking if this is worth her dissolving the relationship over. And it's like, babe, you have said multiple times that this was your boundary in which you're going to leave,
which would indicate that you should fucking leave.
You should probably fucking leave. Like,
yeah.
If I sound mad, I don't intend to sound mad. No. It's just mostly
I agree with that. I wouldn't. In this situation specifically, I feel like the guy's at fault because of his actions, right? Mm-hmm. And I do agree with you. I do think that she's probably been too lenient on her, not for her own sake, right? Mm-hmm. Too lenient on him for her own sake. Although personally, I think that this is something that is possible to work through, but I don't know if she should.
The way that they're handling it, it doesn't seem like it's going to get solved. Like to me, I think that they're both in the wrong. They're both doing something wrong that is continuously leading them to this, head-butting scenario. This wall that they just can't seem to pass. If he's truly serious, isn't seeking the help he needs, and she, like Rueben, you're saying, isn't really enforcing that rule. If it truly is that boundary that she has, where you do this, I'm leaving, but she keeps kind of, staying essentially and not leaving. So, and there are varying degrees depending on how you look at it of blame there. But at the end of the day, I think that they're both doing something wrong here.
Yeah.
In this scenario,
clearly,
technically, like if you agree to the boundary,
and
you say that
that's what I was about to say. Like, clearly, if you're not going to be man enough to sit down and go, "Hey, babe, I understand you got a boundary on porn. You got to understand, I don't have an issue with porn, and I understand you might have an issue with it. I don't have an issue with it, so we need to sit down and figure this out." But in the exact same vein of, like, my upset with her about the whole setting the boundary, just like you just said, if you're gonna accept the boundary, either fucking accept it or don't. Fucking pick your side. This whole story has like indicators of just two wildly immature people that don't know how to be in a relationship, that kind of just stumbled into one.
I mean, they aren't even 30 yet.
They're not even in their fucking 30s yet. But yeah, and then we kind of went around this, but to jump back to the whole dating app thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's a whole different thing.
That's cheating.
You downloaded it. Like, I just hit the delete button and don't say.
I was curious.
If you didn't do anything,
there's no need to be remorseful.
Now, someone in the comments talked about that, because I read that and I was like, he just randomly texted you in the middle of your workday to tell you he downloaded the app, but didn't do anything. I'm starting to have to question, like, this motherfucker's mental state. Like, is this motherfucker?
He thought he was thinking about doing something, so I guess there's guilt there.
Yeah.
But then he also hides the porn and has no guilt on that. Like, so it's like, there's either he is telling the truth and he downloaded it but didn't do anything with it only because he was curious, or he's lying and he told on himself. So somebody in the comments was like, I don't buy that fucking, like, because it makes, for the exact reason we just said, it makes no sense for him to have told you that he did if he didn't do anything with it. It sounds more like he's trying to get ahead of a problem he ran into by downloading it, making an account, running into somebody that he knew and knows you personally, and immediately, like, hitting the panic button on it.
Oh, so he thinks somebody they knew saw him, and then he was like, "Oh, I just did it because I was curious."
Except the problem is, if you said you didn't make the account, and didn't actually even log into it, is like if someone saw you, that's immediately your lie out the window. Like, so that was a whole weird scenario.
Well, it sounds like him realizing he fucked up and trying to be honest, but why was he doing it? I don't think he handled it well, right? Because he didn't, in that kind of a situation,
right,
where you realize you fucked up and you want to communicate, just admitting it isn't nearly enough,
right?
Because admission and communication is a good first step, but you're not taking responsibility,
especially if you're not going to get to the root of why you even did it in the first place. Well, I guess his root of it was he was curious, but why are you curious about?
Why are you curious? Why is this something that's important to you? Are you polyamorous? Like, I say that again, but like that's like legitimately,
legitimately, some of this will come from there. I don't think 100% of cheating is due to like the power dynamic of like wanting to displease your partner or wanting to prove you can. I think there are some people who are polyamorous and don't know how to handle that situation. The same way that there's some cheating aspects of when like someone finds out that their husband is sleeping with other men. It's because this man has been gay since he was a fucking child. And because of the society in which he grew up in, the household in which he grew up in, he had to hide it for so fucking long. He doesn't know how to deal with those feelings now. Mm-hmm. There are people who are probably polyamorous, but grew up in strictly monogamous like situations and homes and societies in which they don't like. Now even learning the concept that polyamory is a thing is probably still foreign to them, and they don't know how to handle the fact that they can't have love for this one person and still have love for another person. And like, so I'm saying like, I think there definitely probably are situations in which someone is polyamorous and doesn't understand it themselves to be able to even begin to articulate it because all they know is monogamy. Right. I don't know. This whole situation is weird and murky. And at the end of the day, the only advice is you have to, if you're going to have a boundary, you have to have that boundary.
Yeah. Well, and if you are going to forgive him, you need him to take responsibility for it.
Yeah.
Just apologizing isn't taking responsibility. You have to take steps to counter it. You have to work against it, especially if it's something like this, then you should probably treat it as an addiction.
Right.
And then seek treatment for addiction for it. Right. And like in that kind of a situation, you're going to have to recognize that it's always going to be a matter of working against it. You're gonna have to have grace in situations, but you also need to hold them accountable. Yeah. Right. And so
saying fix the problem isn't going to fix the problem.
Yeah.
You have to actually have steps in place to identify the problem, and B, fix the problem.
That's the reason I never tell my boss I'm gonna come in on time for sure.
That is fair.
Isn't that more under promise over deliver?
No, that's me attempting to give them exactly what I'm capable of, which is trying very hard and failing very consistently.
That's fair. All right. End of that one. I will also say about that one, I felt like it was written by a kid who is assuming that these are how problems work for adults, but not going to go into that right now. Here's a fun one to end off the Reddit segment with.
I don't like that.
AskReddit. No, it's actually really good. Well off people of Reddit, what is the poorest thing you still regularly do? I do hate that this is in a different order than what I viewed it on earlier, but that's okay. Research every purchase for hours and hours to find the best deal before pulling the trigger is something I do still. Even I wouldn't say I'm well off, but this was the first one. Okay. Eat leftover sandwiches from corporate lunch meetings, even if I'm not in the meeting. I'm not poor, but a free meal is a free meal. Yeah. Yeah, like,
yep.
As the person replies, free is my favorite flavor, bro. Like,
absolutely. When you have those company lunches and stuff, and they provide like the pizza, the sandwiches.
If you're gonna bring the food in, I'm not gonna let it go to waste.
It's gonna get scooped.
Yeah, right? I think my company knows now that I will always go home.
It makes me so sad when they do the sandwiches because I almost always do not like the sandwiches.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, because they usually come with like lettuce
Oh, that's right. You know,
Well, which sandwiches are you talking? Like,
I think like
the
subs,
subs?
like Subway.
Yeah,
You don't like tomatoes either.
I can stand lettuce, but I just don't want to. If I take it home as leftovers, I'm going to look at it in the fridge and be like, I just don't want to eat that.
Well, then you just tell me and him that they're available.
There's not been since we moved in together. There's not been an opportunity for this.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I
I
believe
would
that.
have. You know, I love
I
you,
believe
baby. You
that.
know, I be
I-
bringing home the bacon for you.
Oh my goodness.
but no, like my company knows, like if there are leftovers,
I've
they're
actually
like,
brought-
Kenton, you want some of these? And I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'll take it.
Just going to back that up. Fuck, we got through Ferris with so much food just like thrown at us because they knew that we were always hungry.
Yeah.
This one is just me to a fucking T. I must extract every last bit of toothpaste from the tube. Shampoo, add more water, shake and get another few days. Literally, I have 3 other bottles of like body wash under my sink right now.
Yeah.
I have 1 bottle that's still in my tub because I'm not letting that go until it runs dry. Like I was just shaking that bitch earlier when I was taking a shower.
Did we?
No,
Did that happen
I
to?
paid for it.
Did that happen to our hand soap?
Which one?
The hand
I
soap?
think once, yes. I did that one time.
Oh, do you mix some water into it and kept
Yep,
it?
and
I do that all
shook
the
it up.
fucking time.
Because
too,
the
yeah.
hand soap on my side right now is really watery.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
I refilled it recently, unless somebody came and added water.
Do you have the special cinnamon one? Or is it a regular hand soap?
That ran out, and I refilled it with the regular.
Okay, because
So it's the dispenser for cinnamon with regular in it.
Yeah. I mean, that cinnamon shit wasn't all that good anyway. It smelled nice, but
It tasted pretty good. To my nostrils.
There it is.
oh man. Ever want to check it out for a few days? Well off? That's relative. My wife cuts open all of these to get the last morsel.
Psycho.
That's psycho behavior.
Yeah.
But no,
I love it. I respect it, but that's psycho.
That's psychopathic. My craziness is the line. If you go beyond that, you're just extra crazy. This one was nuts. I can tell within $2 what my grocery cart total is going to be, including tax.
Huh?
As a kid, I used to go shopping with my mother. I was always so embarrassed when we had to put stuff back because we didn't have the money. When I was about 8, I got in the habit of keeping track of how much we had spent. I would tell my mom what we had to put back. She was so grateful, and she used to save a bit to get me a treat.
Oh, that's so cute.
Now I can buy anything I want, but I still budget myself and never go over it. My wife thinks I'm nuts, but I'll ask her. Those artichokes, he said ask her, but this is just a statement. Those artichokes are out of season. They must be expensive. I get a lethal eye roll.
That's not an ask. That's a implication. That's
yeah, like that is.
I'll comment passive aggressively.
I definitely as a kid would like do the math on totals, and I still do it. It wasn't for budgeting reasons. It was mostly because like I like knowing what the total is going to be as well. And so we knew what the total, didn't have to.
Yeah, but I get within $30.
I'm within like, depending on how big the purchase is, I'm within anywhere between like $5 and $20 of. If the total is going to be over 200, I'll ballpark that bitch to like within 30. Is it? I imagine this is over 200. What's my total? 217. Okay,
Actually,
good
I have
enough.
gotten better at this since shopping, but I don't do the math. It's always the instinct.
Yeah.
So it's like, this feels like about $50, and this, like 40.
Just picks it up.
This feels about 50.
I mean, I joke, but I go to Aldi, I look in the cart, and I'm like $90, and then
Picks up the cart.
I mean, if you look at the
the
price,
cart's only 25 cents.
You even get that back.
Yeah.
As long as you don't forget it.
No, you take the cart with you.
Oh,
That's
fair
what
enough.
I'm living in.
Fair enough.
That's why there's so many carts in the garage.
Yeah, I've been wondering where those are coming from. But then we have the quarter. You got the quarterback.
That's what
Yeah, 'cause
he
you
left
just
the
rehook 'em
quarter.
again.
you got to put those
He
out.
leaves the
front.
quarter where the cart was,
Get
and then he
quarters.
takes the cart.
Yeah,
From
that's
the neighbors.
That's the tech. You take a quarter and you took out one of the cards and you steal that card. You get another quarter and you go steal a second card and then you just hook them up to each other and you get your fucking quarterback.
Can't you just wrap the little lock around the handle and plug it back into itself?
Not unless it's broken. They actually thought of it. They have a plastic guard that prevents it, because I've tried. Because they have
Tried to game the system?
Yeah, just have some fun. Just girls having fun. Just hot girl shit. So they have a rod, so you can get it most of the way, but it won't like lock. But if that rod breaks, then you can do it.
I bet you could probably like 3D print a little.
Seen it done.
I like how we're trying so hard to steal grocery carts from fucking Aldi's, as if we have any reason to have those grocery carts.
God, it would actually be so fucking funny to get like 30 to 50 people together, all grab a quarter and just like, I don't know, put on like you've seen those Minecraft memes where like a bunch of Steves show up and build shit? Just like that, just descend on an Aldi with 25 cents at a time, steal all of the shopping carts and run off like a flock of geese. Like,
I mean, everyone
just on the carts.
Everyone just honking and flapping.
Like, just in all different directions, just never to return.
Like who are they going to chase?
Fuck your business, Aldi.
And that's like a lot of equipment for a quarter.
It is.
Yeah.
So good time to mention our first sponsor.
And then you posted on Craigslist for them to buy back.
Yeah. You make them.
You charge 50 cents a cart. Oh! And then you do it again.
Capitalism, baby.
Because as we know, they will never catch you.
The red, white, and blue.
Waiting for sales and using coupons, that's just smart practice. Most wealthy people actually do that.
I don't have the energy for that.
So I still have a drawer dedicated to fast food sauce.
I've never done that. That was never a thing for my family.
That was a thing for me growing up, but it's never something that I subscribe to.
It's still a thing for me, and you guys have probably seen it.
Yeah, I know. I've thrown them away.
They're in the door.
Yeah.
I'll be throwing those away this weekend.
Yeah, and I've accepted the fact that not everybody does that, and that they will probably be thrown away.
It's not the fact that not everyone does it. It's just they sit in there and
nobody uses them.
Yeah, they sit there forever.
If I use them, if Ruby used, if you use them, then they wouldn't have to get
a whole different deal.
There was maybe one time when I used it, but that was out of necessity and because I knew I was like, okay, I'm getting this out. It was Wingstop, and I was like, okay, I know that from 2 nights ago when I had Wingstop, I had a leftover blue cheese, and so I'm not going to order a blue cheese now. I'm just going to use that one that's in the fridge because I put it there. And I'll just get ranch this time, so I have ranch and blue cheese. I was doing math.
Does that mean like if places?
I'm not even judging you for that no more. I'm judging you for eating blue cheese.
Hey, it's the sauce though. Like,
shut the fuck up. This is a blue cheese household.
Yeah,
I'm kicking all of y'all out.
It's 2 out of 3, baby.
Yeah.
3 out of 4.
Let's go.
I want to remind you that he's moving away. He ain't got a house for you to move in. So at this point, you're going on the fucking street.
No.
My boundary is blue cheese.
It says you clearly a blue cheese lover. I'm going to have to put one in your head.
I'm sorry. I can change.
I can change. Well, you have to enforce that boundary yourself.
I do have to enforce this boundary.
I will get help.
And we enforce it lethally.
Blue cheese or blue lips, pick, baby.
Jesus.
Choose your poison.
Oh, man. The blue cheese community has gotten violent.
But no, it's the liquid blue cheese, not the chunky.
It still tastes the same. They're both terrible.
No.
The chunky's superior.
No.
Yeah, you gotta get those.
No, what is this infighting I see?
Look, just because he's not part of the chunky faction doesn't mean.
Hey, look, we have a common enemy.
No,
we have a common.
Y'all are fighting.
Blue cheese unite. Chunky and smooth.
Wait, no, not the hands. Put the hand He can't do it.
The Aryans coming out.
I'm bipartisan. What's the word?
You Finch.
That's how you feel about Hitler?
Cheese partisan?
She's bisexual for Hitler.
Oh, Parmesan?
What's that? Moderate.
You good?
I need that shit on a t-shirt.
Bisexual for Hitler?
Cheese bisexual for Hitler? Or did you say cheese? Because I heard cheese. I heard cheese as in blue cheese bisexual for Hitler. I was like, I'm a cheese bisexual for Hitler.
I said he's, but I know what the first bit of merch we're ever gonna make.
You know, that sounds like something. That sounds like something someone would put on one of those TKO
know
shirts.
what it means.
Why?
I'm cheese. I love cheese. I'm bisexual. And I'm for it.
Whoa! And I'm for it.
Or I'm made of cheese. I'm bisexual about cheeses.
Holy shit!
That sounds like something someone would put on a TKO shirt in Jackbox.
Oh, well, next time we're playing Jackbox, I know exactly what I'm putting on a shirt.
And ordering that
It's gonna be
shit
such
instantly.
a deep cut. It's gonna be
that no one's gonna understand but us.
We're all three of us are just gonna die. Everybody's gonna be like, "Why?"
You know, the best part is we could legitimately make and buy that shirt right now just by playing TKO and just coordinating it. Oh man, oh fucking Christ. Man, who knew we get so heated about fucking sauces?
Blue cheese.
Holy shit. Which is funny because I get all you about the fucking sauces. I am absolutely in the camp of keeping disposable cutlery that I'm never gonna fucking use.
Like plastic spoons.
And
I
put
do
it
that
in
shit
the
too,
drawer.
but then I like put it in like my bags and stuff,
Right.
and I'll have it because there's always times when I'm out and about and
This
I
is
need
true.
it.
Like I like to keep at least one of them in my disc golf bag just in case, and then I proceed to never eat anything that requires a fork or spoon.
Yeah.
Or if I do, I get a fork or fucking spoon with the meal. But yeah, sometimes some of it is useful.
Sex with that guy. Do not stick your pinky up his butthole. He will clench it. He will snap it right off.
Snap that shit right.
That's
in
why
half.
we call him the pinky process.
He's a gangster with a very interesting way of whacking people.
No, that's what happens if you've been dishonorable.
They process your pinky.
Bruh.
Stick your pinky in the hole. I don't want to. I don't want to. Stick it in.
They take you to the pinky processor, and no one ever gets their pinky back from that guy.
Or their dignity.
Or their dignity, yeah. Some would say that's the worst punishment.
Or their dick and knees. I'm just trying to make dignity jokes over here.
Speaking of dignity, Fluff shared with us a post from Facebook of what looks to be a middle-aged man taking a very middle-aged man selfie.
It's so bad. His eyes are closed.
His eyes are basically closed. And it's a
looking
very
down.
low angle. He is in the bottom left corner of the pic.
He couldn't
I don't know.
possibly look less attractive.
I don't know why I'm describing this because it's definitely on the screen right now for everyone watching. If you're not watching, you need to pull it up on Spotify right now to take a look at it. The important part of this that we were just informed is that we need to read the comments. And should I read this by most relevant or should I sort this by?
I don't know. Actually, probably all comments.
Because all comments I think just adds in some missing
And
shit.
when it has 70 replied there, click on that. Click on
This. Oh no.
Yeah.
So before I even get into this, because me and Ken are gonna go into this shit blind. There's a comment by a woman, and all it says is "okay, period, night," spelled NITE. Not prompted by anything, not responding to anything as far as we can tell, even though there's other responses from her.
Total, there are 291 comments.
There are 291 comments, and it gets a little unhinged from the few that we can tell. We're going to read the comment chain that comes up off of this. Maria just responds to Tom and goes, "Okay, night," or just comments on Tom's post and goes, "Okay, night." Tom replies and goes, "What's up?" Okay. Maria says, "Not period, much period, been period, working."
Why is she? It sounds like freaking Rock Bottom from SpongeBob. Not much. Been working.
And then follows it up with a heart and a flower emoji. Tom goes, "That's cool. You want to see me again?" Maria says, "Yes, when?" Tom, Tuesday. Yeah, that's right. Yes, when? Tom, Tuesday morning. I don't know why it's in all caps, but Tom, when you off? Maria, I'm ready to explode.
No, it's
Yeah.
Tom, me too. So make it happen. Maria, Tom, please. You been fucking. I haven't.
No, it's I haven't.
Maybe Tuesday. Not sure. Tom, you can get me excited without videos.
Dot, 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 dot,
dot. Okay, I'll ask you Monday night. Maria, hugs, heart emoji. Okay. Miss your tongue.
On Facebook?
On Facebook.
They obviously have forgotten that they're not in the DMs right now.
I think they legitimately don't realize they're not DMing right now.
Or they don't know that this is not.
It's the amount of times that autofills with the other person's name,
right?
Yeah.
From the
That's
get-go.
always so fucking funny to me.
And then my brain automatically like phases it out. So I'll be reading and I'm just like, why do they start off the sentence with the lowercase?
Oh, that's because does Mr. Tom have any other? Nope, that's his only profile pic. I mean, this fucking pussy slayer.
Is he slaying pussy though?
Clearly, because she is all about it. Yep, literally his only picture is this one.
I feel like that's got to be memed somewhere.
Oh, definitely somewhere. This was from 2 years ago, by the way.
I suppose with all the comments.
Yeah, okay. I can't keep talking with the weird accent, so I'm just gonna autocorrect her fucking shit. I read ahead by accident. Where do we leave off? Hugs. Okay. Miss your tongue. I love you fucking you. I want to ride me. I want some. Gonna watch a movie. Bye. I miss you. This is all Maria, by the way.
Oh no.
Okay. Hello? I need some now. I hate you.
That took a turn.
Tom hasn't responded at all to her until this point. Tom goes, I understand. See you soon. Maria, maybe.
B.my.
Wait, whoa. Will you be my sweet sex slave?
That's Maria.
Maria, Tom, yes, you know it. Maria, we need a room next weekend. Just make love and fuck. I don't send. Responding to something he posted fucking forever ago. I don't send pic. I wonder if they're having a conversation both in Messenger and on this comment thread and don't realize they're swapping between the two.
Probably.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine just getting a notification and then
It just replying to that. Oh man.
What is throwing me is that literally
You mean
this
other than
chick,
the fact that she's putting periods at the end of every fucking word?
that's what's throwing me.
Okay.
Because it's like, are you purposely putting the period there and spacing? Are you text to
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. She often does it on every word but the last word.
Well, here's what I think is actually happening, and I don't know if Apple phones do this, but with Android, I don't even know if it's technically an Android thing. I use the Microsoft Swift keyboard, and it's one of that's become like kind of a pretty standard keyboard to have installed on the phone. If you double tap the space button, it automatically puts a period at the end of the last word you typed. I'm thinking, because the woman in this situation looks to be in her 60s.
What's with the lack of apostrophes, though?
She just spaces. She one spaces those.
See, to me, it's giving she's on some kind of a weird keyboard where when it sends like the text packets, whatever's encoded as a space, whatever's encoded as a comma is incorrect in some capacity.
I think we are analyzing something that is a work of art, and I think we just don't. We are too
We
low
can never
of intelligence.
quite get. Have we doxed this woman?
Not really.
Okay. We can never fully understand Maria. I'm just trying not to say her last name.
That's fair. Yeah, yes, please. I mean,
Is this undiscovered?
How did you find this?
yeah,
I
how did
found
you find
this in a...
Anything short of someone you personally know sending it to you and telling you to read these comments means that this is well known now.
This is well known.
Yeah. I think the fact that I'm going to have this dude's picture up on the fucking podcast,
People are
you
gonna
can
know.
reverse image search this, no problem. It's
Yeah, people are gonna find it.
very public and it's very funny.
That's your new profile picture.
It should be. I should make this. I don't send pics. Make them hard.
I work weekends on third shift.
Tom. Actually, you know what? Yeah,
I was gonna say
I'll be Maria.
I was
you
gonna
be
say
Tom.
we need somebody else to be. Yeah. Okay. I work weekend on third shift. Let come to your room when you oft.
Keep going.
Of course, you can suck me.
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Okay, I get off at 6 a.m. When can I see you?
Tomorrow morning, maybe. Babe, I don't wake up that early, but for you, I'll try. Why not now or tonight?
I work tonight.
Okay. Take a nap later. Hugs.
Good night.
Yep, you too.
More replies.
No, don't message. Don't do that. Honestly, I should. I was like, Maria, is it working out yet? You going to work?
Yeah, I work 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Damn.
Right.
Night shift.
Yeah.
You want me to wake you up in the morning? We can do breakfast if you want. Well,
Not sure. I want to enjoy you, but a quickie is fine. I need to have an orgasm. Babe, you got fingers. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
hey, what's up?
Not much. You? Ken, please. Okay, find another. It's so disjointed. So this is now a new comment. And so the problem is that all of this was from 2 years ago. So we have no context on how far in between any of these messages are.
6 of 220.
Yeah.
I think you're getting it now. I think you're truly understanding.
This is the DM.
This is the
what we're
DM. And we're going to read all of it. So buckle the fuck in, motherfuckers.
I'm invested now.
Hey, I'm good. Been dating someone. He doesn't fuck anyone like you. You're disgusting. Bye.
So do you want see me? Well,
Hey.
hey, what's up, cutie?
By the way, all of these are just new comments. None of these are in a thread anymore.
One right after the other.
Yeah. What's up, my sex dog? I feel bad for my future partner because I'm calling her a sex dog.
Yo.
You ready to lick? LOL.
Yes, I am. Seriously.
Yeah, my pussy misses you. It's lonely.
Me too. My cock misses you. Can I please see you in the morning whenever?
Yes, around 11, everyone is leaving. Unless you can come early in the morning. Come spelled C-U-M.
Yes, 11 a.m. would be perfect, isn't it?
Isn't?
Isn't.
Oh, isn't.
Okay, text in. Can I sit on your face?
Of course you can. Don't forget.
I won't.
Good girl. Finally.
When you're licking. It's so sexy.
So
As long as we hydrated.
Have water and juice. Pussy juice. Holy fuck.
this is about where I stopped reading, so this is all new for me.
Yo, we're all going in blind now, baby.
If you're gonna sit on my face, you're not going to get up, are you? Ooh, yeah, you gonna get wet for me.
I get wet just thinking about you.
You're boosting my ego all the time.
Good, you're the best. You make me feel sexy.
You the best, too. You know what you doing.
Jacking off, LOL, or eating. I'm playing, baby. Fucking gift that just says love, and it's a dog holding a heart.
Not belong here.
You can play with me. Yes, I would love that.
Sexting in the Facebook comments. Holy shit.
I come over tomorrow early. I'm just so excited.
Shave a bit, please. I'll do what I have to keep you mine.
That's sweet.
What time?
I know, it's just hard to shave balls. Can you do it for me?
I'll deal with it because you're worth it. So you remember how I called this motherfucker the Pussy Slayer? Clearly this motherfucker is doing something I need to learn about. I don't know.
His tongue is 6 inches long.
Bro playing some chords up in there.
This
something.
man is clearly doing
This
something
man's
correct.
fingers look like salad fingers. He's out here like, wait.
Thanks. You're worth it too.
Thanks.
Of course.
Come with an appetite.
You know I will.
I'm gonna sit and wiggle.
Wiggle.
What you doing?
Watching TV, seeing you in the morning, baby. What you doing?
Horny as hell. Did you pick up your mom?
We're almost a fourth of the way there, guys.
Holy fuck. I so wish I had more proper timestamps to know if this is like the next morning or not.
I wonder if this is days or hours.
Part of me is so happy we don't get to know.
Because it literally does sound like they're just like literally having this conversation. They do the thing, they come right back, instantly start messaging again.
Who the fuck is Sam? Did you pick up your mom? Sam. She just says Sam.
Is that his mom?
I guess.
No.
Not. I am in a few minutes.
Okay, guess you Lil be busy for
Lil be bussy.
The fact that you read it like that tells us everything we need to know about our mindsets right now.
It's like not even a typo. I just read the word wrong.
I'm too busy.
There's a whole chat.
There's a little bussy.
I'm too busy bussing for this bussy.
I don't even know if that says Lil. I think that's just 3 L's by accident.
Guys, whenever I say I'm busy, that's what I really mean.
I'm bussing. I guess you will be busy for the night. Not sure about tomorrow.
Yeah, until I see you in the morning. I think you are sure.
I'm gonna try, okay? Jeff and the boys are having brunch with his mom. Whoa! Whoa! Wait a minute! Bitch,
Whoa!
did you ruin your marriage and go move in with another motherfucker?
Whoa!
Hey!
Okay.
Nah, hold on. We ride for Jeff. What the fuck?
Okay, then I
shit.
could come inside to your room.
She came in from Cali.
That's cool.
Ooh. What's cooler, you inside of me?
Or
Go get your lady.
me inside you. Yes, baby.
Say that when I squirt. Okay, later.
Oh, yes, baby. No panties.
Okay, my lips in your mouth.
Ooh, yeah. Open up and say ah.
Lick my clit. Suck your cock.
Yeah, lick every inch of you.
Promise.
Of course. Don't forget no bra or panties.
Okay, maybe naked with a t-shirt.
Ooh, that sounds sexy too and tasty.
I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of hot, y'all.
Forget about the picture.
like all that shit aside, like this is with love.
Oh yeah, you want me to call you whore and I'm your slave.
Yes. Do as I say when I'm riding or eating me.
Oh yeah, as you wish. Sometimes I do need direction.
I will direct.
That's actually genius.
That's fucking genius.
We know it was a grammatical error,
But it's directing me. Oh, we're getting new words.
How you gonna direct me?
Satisfy me. I'm gonna come at least 3 times. I'm loaded.
I'm loaded too, but you can come as many times as you want on me.
You sure? Can you stay hard?
Yeah. Should we have a drink or something?
Yes, I need some.
I need some too. What do you want to drink?
Yeah, but have sex with Sam. I have no one.
Huh?
Huh? A screwdriver?
The context! We need the...
Oh, no, that's what she drinks. She drinks a screwdriver.
No, but with this... Who's Sam?
Oh, that's right. Who the fuck
Who's
is
Sam?
I think Sam is his old lady. His woman. I think. Maybe?
She's like, is she saying, yeah, but have sex with Sam first?
Yeah. Well, no, I think she's saying, yeah, but you can have sex with Sam. Responding to I think she's responding to him, responding to her being able to come as much as she wants.
But earlier we thought Sam was his mom.
Yeah.
No, I didn't ever thought she was his mom. I think Sam was just a random innocuous name she threw out.
Well, that was one of
But
the
in the
theories.
context, it was like right after the mom. So I think Sam is his old lady. Is his woman.
Okay, so Sam is his woman and Jeff is her man.
I think so.
That's what we're thinking.
Well, apparently Jeff can't fuck, so she ain't got no one to fuck her, right?
Or Tom just knows how to do it better.
I think Tom just is real good.
Oh, I
at
see
it.
what you're saying. So she's feeling jealous because he can fuck Sam, but she can't because Jeff can't fuck.
Because Jeff can't fuck, so she has to get her orgasms from Tom.
It's coming together.
Can you imagine if they're cheating in the Facebook comments?
That's what I think is going on right now.
I think we're witnessing too
I
much.
really want to know how this
comments
ends.
with the Facebook comments of his profile picture was is the only photo on his Facebook in the most obvious place they could be.
I really need to know how this ends.
I mean, this says she's single, so well, maybe that was a previous update.
What's that man photo?
Is that Sam
Oh no!
or John?
I think it is Sam. I think this is Sam. No, this is from 7 years ago. Never mind. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
But it's some extra drama, but I'm not going to read out this bit of this drama.
interesting.
It is very interesting.
Okay.
All right.
But you can
halfway
get
there.
me excited without videos. Where do I get you a screwdriver?
We're at 106 with 220.
Almost, just about halfway.
I'm debating if I want to do this. I want to get through this haul tonight. I can't cliffhanger
What
myself
if
on
we
this.
uncover something?
That would be really fucking funny. Vodka and OJ. That's what a screwdriver is. Or twist your dick inside me.
You know she waited for that. She waited for that so hard.
Maria.
Do you want me to bring you vodka and OJ?
I need me a Maria, dog. Yes, please. And your horny body. Baby, you busy with your wife?
Okay. Context.
Love you.
Not busy, but she's here. Lol.
Okay, have fun.
Oh yeah, looking forward to it.
Better. Can't wait.
I can't wait either. I'll leave at 10:30 a.m.
Text first. Okay, I need you so bad. Who liked it? Tom. Okay, good.
I was like, is somebody on here?
I just realized that you can't like or anything on any of these comments. Like, these have been archived forever ago.
Yeah. Okay, I will. Hey, what's up? Can I come at 12?
Yes, they're not leaving till then. Can you get me some smokes? And I'll pay you back when I get paid Friday. Text you later.
Yes, that's fine. What kind?
Bring some liquor.
Okay, what kind of smokes?
UB Kingz, whatever the fuck that brand is. I'll text you when they're getting ready.
Okay, cool, thanks. You smoke reds or methanol? Menthol? Yeah.
His mom just got here. Ooh, reds.
Uh-oh.
Maybe that's it.
Awesome, getting off at door.
They're leaving. Oh, you jumped.
Oh, wait, I did. Oh, cool, on my way, sorry.
They're leaving now.
Awesome, getting off at door.
Okay, they haven't left yet.
Can I come in now?
Yes, they're gone.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, cool.
This is the coordinated sneak into the
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the end of that day. So I can definitively say we start a new day here with this message.
Still feels great when you touch me. How about tomorrow morning at 6?
Not sure, babe. You make me feel good too.
Yeah, you made me when you feed me. You want to let me know?
You're so sexy.
Yeah, how so?
Love your hugs.
Yeah, I love your fingernails.
Cool, I'll paint them and scratch.
Yeah, especially when you go down on me. I understand. I have more time earlier. You want to see me in the morning, don't you? Oh, we're getting close to the end, boys.
We're getting there. One more. I think should be it. I don't wake up that early.
Okay, sorry.
Don't be. I am sorry. If I'm awake, I'll text.
Okay, when?
3 tomorrow.
Okay.
3 tomorrow. What you doing? Tomorrow, ops.
Sitting here without boxers on, watching a movie. How about you?
Holy shit. Watching murder kill.
You don't have panties on, do you?
No. You trained me. I'm so relaxed.
OMG, you know I love that.
Not as much as me. I'm a great feeling.
Would be a great feeling for me too, but I like to be drained too.
I'll make it up to you. Sorry, it has been so long for me.
Okay, then make my cock nice and sore.
Jesus.
Hey, how about Saturday morning before work?
Not sure.
Can you please let me know tonight? I'm sure.
I didn't get my check. I'm pissed. Okay, like
damn. They just gotta make you wait a week.
Dude, I'm calling off today. Fuck them. If I was back. Ooh.
What? Maria, what?
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
If I was black, I don't know. I worked for 3 weeks.
You calling off?
Nah, hold on. You can't just drop that on us
Right.
and not give us the ultimatum here. Like
context.
What's going on? If you was black, what would happen?
You calling off 10? I can come see you rig.
Because I can guarantee you, if you was black, you'd just be getting whatever you're getting with 10 times worse.
Wait. What would rugged now?
What?
Should I come over? Well,
Huh?
you want to see me, don't you? What do you think? Question mark? What you doing? Are you still up? Well, Tuesday?
Hello.
Hey, what's up? Question mark?
Nothing, just pissed. Angry sex. Okay, bye.
Next time, okay? We need another person.
There's a completely new person named Tamara here. I don't care who reads it, just read it.
Y'all, can we please get an update?
Y'all, can we please get an update? And that was 13 hours ago?
That was 13 hours ago. What the fuck?
After 2 years.
I bet that's why this shit's...
Update.
Wait.
Oh,
What is this?
What is this? I can't even fucking read it because thanks, Facebook.
Wait. Is that Tom? Wait, scroll up.
That is Tom.
Okay.
Oh, LOL, Tom can give you an update. Yeah, no, we know who you are, bro. Okay, let's hear it.
She tells Tom to jerk off in the shower because he won't get a room.
What happened to your wife, Tom? We need to know.
Tom never got married. In other words, nothing to her.
Is Tom still alive?
Yeah. Would you see Tom?
Well, the post said Tom's wife was there, but they weren't. Wait, what? Oh. All right, hold on. Open image in new tab.
Yeah, there we go.
Because Facebook is real stupid about being able to view that shit. Well, the post said Tom's wife was there, but they weren't doing anything. So basically, I need to know if the wife that wasn't a wife left because of the mistress.
Oh, no, she didn't. Because it's like a soap.
All right, I'll get back to you if I have further questions.
Did that answer?
I'm
I
assuming
think they're just role playing.
Soap is in soap opera.
I think they're legitimately just role playing.
Or that's what they want you to think.
Yeah, maybe. Is there more?
So hit X,
I guess.
and then there's something. Okay, so people are update number 2.
Are y'all still together? Someone new. Are y'all still together? Maria is single. Tom hit it and quit.
Oh no!
Update 2. We're now best friends, but Tom is trying to put together some projects. We'll have to get to the bottom of it. Oh my!
I love how this person is now just like the person now,
Right?
doing all the research.
I'm
into-
glad we got
gotta
to the
know
end
how the
because this
story
shit's
ends.
wild.
Okay, I'll get back to you if I have further questions. Okay, I'm sure you might. We made you famous, Tom.
Yes,
all
all
over
over.
NWO. I think that's the news site. Party
Party
time.
time.
Woohoo.
We must
Oh,
have
sorry.
lots of friends.
Yes, we do.
Sounds great.
We have to get you more than 52 friends, buddy.
Yeah.
There's
does. He has
54 right now.
Hey, moving on up. Yeah, I think that post was shared to only 100 poll.
We're at 1.4 thousand shares, Tom.
Wow.
High five.
Fist bump.
1.5. Don't ever hide that.
Hell no.
This is internet gold. You'll be friends with the whole world.
Let's work on something else while Tom is on fire.
I've got no more projects in the works. Sorry. 2.1K, Tom. You are on fire. And that's the end of update 2, I guess.
Your local news reporter. Okay, Tamara.
The world would like to know if Maria did in fact shave your balls.
No.
It's probably why it didn't work out, Tom.
I posted that too early.
It's probably why that didn't work out, Tom.
Why?
Because girls don't like to floss with pubes.
I know, me neither.
Tom, you're not sucking your own dick, right?
No, comma.
Whew, you scared me.
I trim mine and then expect the same.
You should have told Maria. How would she ever know? How would she ever know?
With the fucking like emoji with the big eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. Such a process to read this bullshit.
Gee, thanks.
Do you think this relationship will lead to marriage?
Which one?
You and Maria, you thought I meant me? No, I'm just the reporter.
Oh, yeah. Would be nice to see her.
We need this relationship to work.
That would be nice. What we have to do.
We have to tag her in the post. Are you still friends with her?
Yes. Are we about to?
I hope so. Commercial break. Get $5 off some food menu.
Cheesy ass.
All right, so this is the final bit from 3 hours ago.
3 hours. So they're actively.
This was actively being updated today.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Literally, just before we really started this podcast,
Yeah.
they basically were still updating this.
Yeah.
I did not know this would come to this. This is crazy.
At 8:49 p.m. This is the last thing that happened. So this is a message to Maria. Hi. So this is the same Tamara girl, I guess. She says, "Hi, I'm a reporter with the Toledo Underground Investigation Street Team."
Wait.
I'm so curious. If
Actually?
that's true. I'm gonna finish this and then we're gonna go take a look. I have a few questions that the world is waiting for you to answer. First, are you alive? Second, was Tom Brown the love of your life? Third, can we please get Tom and you back together? We are rooting for you two. This is true love, and I know we can make this work. And
the old sit and spin, baby.
And as of right now, we're just gonna have to wait till next week, or y'all are gonna have to wait till next week for some updates.
Yeah. We got to keep this bookmarked.
It's absolutely staying bookmarked. Dude, I cannot believe this.
God damn.
I am more shocked by the fact that it is, in fact, actually still ongoing. After reading most of this from fucking 2 years ago, and it's actually still going, is wild to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, God damn.
Tamara, what is your deal? Tom Brown, you better not be Vincent. What? Oh my goodness.
Vincent.
Who fucking knows? Yeah, okay. She's just posting about like all this shit going viral. Hey, I found one of those things with the comments. Tom drops the banger in the middle. Wait, hold up. Hold up.
She's engaged.
Yeah, she got a man in her profile picture.
Don't give a damn.
That was not a man. That was two women.
Oh, was it? I missed it.
I could be wrong. I wasn't looking that closely. It just looked like two women to me at a glance.
No, that's definitely a man.
Damn, from a distance, you look like a girl.
They both look so cool.
They do.
In like a festival Electric Forest kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look like they do so many drugs together.
I'd unicorn them.
I'm glad we went on this adventure tonight.
Yeah, this is a fun one.
I can't wait until next week to see if there's any news. Because I swear to God, if this gets rekindled because of this
They
bullshit,
get back together.
like,
And they continue the thread of just texting here.
like I gotta know, was this real or were they two just like role play? I feel like this shit was real.
This is like a public humiliation role play.
Also, the fun of him like just making her believe that he had a wife when he didn't really. Holy shit! Holy fuck! I can't wait till next week. That's gonna be fun. Oh man. Okay. Let's end this off
Do we have
with.
time for this?
We should. How long have we been going?
208.
Yeah, we should have time.
All right,
Let's finish this off. Unless you want to hold it off till next week.
Kind of.
You want to hold this off till next week?
Yeah, I know. I felt like I took up a big chunk of that one.
I don't give a damn.
And I don't want to talk about this right now.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
All right, so
I have two reasons.
all right, that's fine. So we'll cut. I'm gonna cut past from the end of that last shit, and we'll just go into the exit.
We'll have a bigger manhwa episode.
Nigga, I just said I'm gonna cut past this.
No, you're not.
Okay. No. All right, so we're choosing that we're gonna end up because of that whole Facebook fucking ordeal. We are gonna skip past manga for the week. But holy shit, that was great. And y'all will get a maybe a quadruple feature next week. We'll see.
Quadruple.
Unless there's an update to the Facebook shit and we get an explosion of new funsies.
Ooh.
But yeah,
That's
was
the whole episode.
That is that would become the whole episode. I would absolutely report on that fucking series if I could. Oh my goodness, that was so funny.
Wild ride.
That was such a ride. Holy
And
shit.
you just got sent that?
Yeah, he just
I think it
found
said I found it. I just saw it in the wild. I think it was by Therapeutic Shit Posting or some page like that.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like it just very recently started getting shared and going viral right now. So
Literally.
there's a good chance that me or you hop on Facebook like tonight. We'll probably see it from some group, some meme group somewhere. Because that is, oh my God.
It's crazy.
Fucking sexting in the goddamn Facebook.
I can't believe it took
Comment.
me. It took me on such a ride too. And I was just like, oh, that's a funny face. Read the comments.
Whoa.
I was just like 219 comments. Man, people must be popping off, going at this man, like making fun of his jumpy ass, like his dorky ass face.
Nope, you just find out this man is the pussy god.
Just the same two people back and forth.
It was the point at which, because you guys were sitting there looking at me because we were about to come down, and I was like,
You started cracking up.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And that was the point at which I got to him when he was first just like, I can't wait to sit on your face. And then she was like, you make me so fucking wet. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on here?
Wow, okay.
Why is this public?
Oh, my fucking, I'm so glad it is. I'm so glad it was public.
Just them talking about when to see each other in the comments of a post in the first place was just very funny.
of the comments of a post of a picture, and it's the only picture the man has ever posted.
The only picture the man's ever posted.
I'm fairly certain it's the only thing he's ever posted.
Yeah. Like there's of course a question of is it fake? But like that happened 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And it's so authentically like I don't know, old generational.
Think it is fake. I don't think it's fake at all.
That it's gotta be real.
I think it's real.
It's gotta be real.
I think we've had a real one, boys.
I think we just had a real one.
I think they just started posting it and they just always went to the notification.
I think that's what we were saying, that it sounds like it's weirdly disjointed in a way of, I think like maybe once or twice they might have had a conversation in Messenger, but they got so used to just replying back to the same comment thread that they just kept going with it. Because what's really funny is we used to do that when Facebook was new. Like there would just be like whole conversations, especially if a fucking lyric got brought up. If a fucking song lyric, we would quote the entire song lyric in the comments. That's just how we did.
Damn, I didn't even know about that.
That's first generation Facebook there, baby. Oh my God. Oh man, fucking subscribe. Be like, y'all, we just gave y'all such a good episode.
That was acting, getting into character,
drama, high stakes, scandals.
I didn't know my friends talking to each other like that could be so horny.
And we gave all that to you for free.
For fucking free. The least y'all can do is drop a like.
Imagine what would happen if you were paying.
Imagine how better this could have been if y'all would be paying right this. We can make this paid content. Oh man, we
costumes,
makeup,
extremities,
and sets. Make it,
particularly,
I think we're losing the audience. I think we might be losing the audience.
No, wait, they're gonna
go back. No, come back. We have.
Wait. I fear, as Droppy would say, I fear we're fast approaching content for no one.
Oh my fucking Christ! We'll see y'all next week. Oh, this was my favorite shit.
Stay gay.
Bye.
Guys, I think we need to have a meeting. We need to get back on track with our target audience. I know you have passions, but